There's really no way to describe a national championship because, you know, you talk about it, you say it, but when the final whistle blows, you know, you have to pinch yourself.
He's had a lot of success, really transformed the program from where it was 30 years ago to where it is now.
The atmosphere at UCSB games is unlike anywhere else in the country.
What I want, what this team wants, is a national championship.
We're always going to be the team with kind of the target on our back, but we expect our players to always step up and be able to play under those circumstances and play with that target. We're very fortunate to be able to create the environment we can for our players for a couple of reasons. The main reason being we don't have American football here. And then the other main reason in this town is we also don't have any professional sports. So it allows us to draw not only the student support, but also the family and locals here in town.
Every night's a big night, you know, but some nights are bigger than others. Even the small games, which are considered on our schedule, you still have thousands of people here.
Right across the street here from Harder Stadium are 6 fields. Every single Saturday there's 3,300 kids that play soccer. And all we had to do was figure out how we could get those 3,300 kids to come to a game. Because if we get the kids, we get the parents. We bring a lot of the kids here to the stadium. We try to connect with our players. Our players have done a lot to promote it. The second part of the perfect storm is we have a campus of 17,000 students all within a mile, and it's literally right across the street as well. The 2 big crowds that we have are going to be on move-in weekend, and then of course the Cal Poly game grew out of that as the big rivalry game.
Those games are difficult to describe. You know, with that amount of people invested in a college soccer game, it's unheard of. You cannot hear further than 20 yards past you.
Those Cal Poly games are something to treasure. It's something I'll be able to hold on to for the rest of my life and look back at it fondly. It gives you goosebumps. I get goosebumps talking about it, but it's awesome.
Not everyone makes it to the next level. And it's a way that people can show, hey, I played in front of 15,000 people and it was the best time of my life.
15,000 fans just yelling and screaming, cheering you on. It's pretty insane.
Whenever the Gauchos score their first goal, or any goal, I guess, they throw tortillas onto the field. Everyone was standing up, and then you just see tortillas like fly over, go through the sides, onto the field, and then it was just like you can feel the rush of like everybody stomping, everybody clapping.
The most we've ever done was just under 16,000. We hope to break that record again very soon, but at some point we're going to run out of seats here. I think Tim's done a tremendous job over the years in terms of developing, producing top players. When we initially started, we weren't exactly the most technical bunch, but we always played with an edge, and he managed to get that group to be very, very successful.
He wants to develop players to not only play here, but if they can, play at the next level.
He's a great coach, but compared to other coaches, I'd say he's much more vocal on the sideline.
There we go, Dylan. No foul. Here we go, you're fine. Back in, Bryce, back in.
The type of soccer we play here is very attacking, so he doesn't like to sit back.
We're always going to push numbers forward, and we're always going to play an exciting style of soccer. You know, that's what allows us to have the big crowds. It keeps people entertained, and to be honest, it's more fun to coach.
He wants to win. He's a competitor, and you know he's going to do whatever it takes to win.
Beginning at least tonight, I don't care as much about the skill. I don't care if we get all of our movements right. What I want to see is a collection of guys who are working really, really hard for each other.
Obviously, we return in our current group a number of highly touted college players. Nick DePuy is the reigning Big West Offensive Player of the Year. The interesting thing about him is he's never been a forward in his entire college soccer career. For us, he's a big, mobile, good soccer player with good feet for his size. Ishmael, again, very highly touted player coming out of the Minnesota Thunder Academy. The best way to describe Ish in any of the positions he plays on the left-hand side is he's absolutely a handful. He's got good size, good feet, a very, very good left foot. He's strong, he's competitive.
I came here because Minnesota's really cold. It's freezing, so once I came here, it was beautiful.
What more do you want from a school that's right next to the beach?
The soccer program here is fantastic, and the fans, and it's obviously a good education also, so combining all that, I couldn't say no to here.
As far as group chemistry goes, I think we're building on an already strong team that we've had together. All the guys that are here, I feel like really want to be here. And that's something that maybe we haven't had in years past, and that might have led to, you know, a lack of success.
We would like to think that in the next 5 years we can get back to a College Cup a couple times. So that's a big emphasis for us right now with our recruiting and the players we're trying to bring in.
The incoming freshmen, we think they're very talented, so hopefully we can be able to win the Big West and make a run in the national championship.
We are always trying to contend for national championships. That is the end goal. I don't think that's a realistic goal for 90% of the college programs, but for us here, it's always what we strive for. We are defending Big West North champions the past 2 seasons, and obviously we hope to defend that title again.
Off the field, I would like to hope that people can look at UCSB as a model that you can actually generate excitement on your campus. You can actually generate revenue in the sport. And the next frontier for us continues to be what we're working on right now, which how do we broadcast UCSB soccer to the country and to the world?
Gauchos on 3. 1, 2, 3. Gauchos! Good job, boys.